Howdy, everyone. This is episode 3 of the Let's Talk series, playing The Forest. Let me back up here, because I remember that for yesterday's episode I was way too fucking close to the mic. We're gonna build an actual shelter here this time, because I keep using those temporary ones, but those get destroyed every time you sleep in them. I don't know why I didn't just build the regular, hunting shelter. And we were working on getting logs, I think. Now I'm trying to remember all the details of yesterday's episode. I maybe should have watched it before doing this, because I recorded this yesterday too. So there's a little bit of disconnect there. Can't believe I actually made that shot. I'm not usually that good with the slingshot. It just doesn't go that well most of the time. Usually if they're running, I just forget about it. I don't even worry about them anymore. And I was thinking about this, but I didn't actually get into why we're playing the forest. And I think it's just because I didn't really I didn't make a decision on it. I just happened to be loading up the game just because I wanted to play it, and I was like, well, why not record it? Why not make a video out of this? So that's where we're at. And right now, I'm trying to figure out what all we're doing with this little base here. And I think we were trying to get a repair hammer going so that I could then build the log holders. I don't remember if I actually got to... No, I didn't. So we do still need to make the repair hammer, because we only have 8 sap, and you have to cut down trees to get sap. If you don't have a sap collector already, which I do, but it's not here, and I'm trying to stick in this area. I don't want to be running all over the place, because really all that's good for is burning more calories that I could burn, by way of cutting down trees instead. And I was watching... So someone I watch a lot for, my forest content is Farkit. He's pretty much the gamer's encyclopedia. I mean, he literally wrote the wiki practically all by himself, so he knows a lot of things. So that's where I get a lot of it. I just find him entertaining, really. I don't even care that much to know everything about the game. But I'd say go check him out if you think this... Oh wait, did that just... So I remember cutting down a tree, and the tree happened to hit a flying bird, and it killed it. I forgot that happened, so I just spoke over it while it happened. I was gonna have this big moment and everything, but nope. Now you'll just have to replay the video and see what the hell I was talking about. But anyway, yeah. So what was I saying about Farkit? I don't know, but that's where I get all my info. I'm not going to be quite that informative, and I'm going to be parroting, basically, a lot of the stuff that he says. So if you really care to know about what's going on in the game, and you want to know everything, go check him out, because he's going to be a lot more helpful than me. I'm just here to play the game and talk to you about something. I still haven't gotten any word from anybody on what to talk about. So, it's all up to me once again. And I am gonna do as I usually do and just stall for as long as I can, for as long as possible, until I finally think of something that I can talk about. And then I'll talk about it. But until then, you're gonna have to deal with my rambling. There we go, and we finally got the repair hammer. I just want to repair this floor because when things get damaged in this game, when like the structures get damaged, they will like shift. So all those planks just shifted back into place when I repaired it. And if you build on that, it can get really wonky. Like it'll be all tilted and stuff, and this just makes it a little more flat. You can see it's tilting a little bit there just because it's not completely flat, but it was worse before, so I was trying to get away from that. Because I don't want to deal with that. It makes everything look like shit, and that ain't it. So now I'm just building log holders, and that's just for holding logs, you know. I've got to cut down so many trees a day, so I'm going to have extra logs a lot of the time. And so I've got to be prepared to store them and deal with them properly and not just leave them laying all over the place, because they also start despawning. After there's like 50 or so logs on the ground, they'll just start despawning. So I can't just leave them laying all over the place. So that's why we got the storage. And you can switch between these smaller storage or this taller one. I'm gonna go with the taller because I want more storage. It's more expensive to build, yeah, but you know, it's more storage. And also, I'll have to apologize if I'm too loud or too quiet. I'm trying to figure out where I want to be in relation to the mic, because yesterday I think I was too far away, or too close, sorry. And so today I'm trying to make sure I'm further away, but I'm also now standing, which yesterday I was sitting, and for the episode before I was sitting, and so I'm changing the game and just fucking myself up in the process, but that's okay. Sometimes I just need to stand up and try not to make noise with my chair while I do it. You can kill things with the repair hammer, if I remember correct, but they have to be like inside of the repair hammer. It doesn't have any range at all. Not even a tiny bit. You know, it's so little range that if something is on the ground like that, yeah, see, there we go. I got that bird. If something's on the ground like that, you can't reach it with the repair hammer, which is kind of ridiculous, but at the same time, it's not meant to be a weapon. It's just supposed to repair stuff. And I'm also using it to destroy these little trees, because you get a lot of leaves that way. The more hits you can get on a tree, the more leaves you're going to get. And while leaves aren't like immensely useful, they're still, they're still used for some things. You can use them to fuel fires or make stealth armor, things like that. Which really, with how easy it is to get them, those things don't really require them that much. But I don't know, I guess you could use it to, like, score yourself. You know, like, how many leaves was I able to get in this particular game? I don't know. Also, I'm jumping while I have the logs. It doesn't make me go any faster, but it helps raise athleticism. It doesn't take any stamina to do, so it's like just kind of an easy way to raise athleticism while I'm just running around. Sometimes I do it, sometimes I don't. Really, it's just whenever I remember to do it, which isn't all that often, to be honest. Trying to pick up sticks, but I just keep picking up logs. I'm also going to sit back down. Yeah, that's better. So that's another thing. When I'm trying to get sticks, I don't want to be picking up a bunch of fucking logs that are in my way. I just want to deal with the sticks. It wouldn't be so bad if I could just drop the logs and instantly be ready for action again, but it takes time to pull out my weapon, and if I pick up a stick in between the time that I took to drop the log and pull out my weapon, I'll equip the stick, and then it's a whole separate issue. It just really gets me going. I shouldn't be eating these snacks as much as I do. Especially since I'm at home and could just get food. But I'm lazy and I'm doing something already. Otherwise, I would just go get some food. And I don't know what we're building once I get done with all these logs. I don't really remember what my thought process was previously. And I'm still kind of just thinking on it. Because I also want to do something with rocks. But I don't want to do something with rocks until I've got the rock bag. But I can't get the rock bag until I have boar skin. I can't have boar skin until I get boar. And those are only on the north half of the map, so I have to go for a decent sized walk to go and get those. Plus, they're just rare as all get up. Like, I mean, I have trouble enough finding them on, like, the normal difficulty. But on hard survival, they're just not there. They're just non-existent. And as far as other wildlife goes, I'm trying to catch rabbits. Because if I can catch rabbits, then I can put the rabbits in a cage and breed rabbits and basically have an infinite food source there. They don't eat anything and they'll just breed every so often, and I can just take them. But my rabbit trap isn't working all that well, because you have to be in the area, and there has to be rabbits in the area, and they have to go in just kind of on their own. Sometimes if you chase them, and if you've seen, like, when we saw rabbits before, I sort of tried to chase them into the trap. That doesn't usually work. Usually they just run around it, and it's annoying. So you have to be in the area, and you have to not have already spooked them. And then maybe they'll go in. they still don't always go in. I think they do eventually, but not in a practical amount of time. Like, if I'm moving around the base, I'm just gonna at some point spook it because it hasn't gone in, like, fast enough. So it's just this really annoying thing. And I wish I could just leave home and go on a walk and, you know, like if I went to go get those log carts and came back and there was just a rabbit in there, that'd be lovely. But that can't happen because you have to be near. It has to be like within render distance, I think, which isn't all that long. So we'll see how it goes. I might get more set up in more strategic locations. After we've been here a while, I'll be able to see, like, kind of where they're spawning. Because it's clear they're spawning somewhere in or around this clearing. I just don't know where yet. But once I get that down, I can figure out where to put another trap that will hopefully have a little more luck of catching them. I don't know. We'll have to see. I might also just say fuck it and go with hunting for the rest of our time here, actively. And I think I've figured out that these are blackberries. Excuse me. Ugh. Which, blackberries is good. Because they don't kill us. I don't know what the sort of nutritional effects are compared to blueberries. I don't know if they're the exact same. I don't know if they're any different. I don't think either one of them can be used for crafting anymore. I don't think so. I'm not quite 100% because you used to be able to make paint. And that was used for a very small number of things. But I don't think you ever could make, like, a black paint or a blackberry paint. As far as I know, you could only make blue and orange. And orange wasn't used for anything except for you used to be able to paint your weapons. I believe you cannot do that now. I think you still can make blue paint. I don't think you can make orange paint. I don't remember. I'll have to just get in the game at some point and check it out, because I've kind of just forgotten that paint was even a thing. And I don't think we're going to get that rabbit. Usually once they go into the forest, they just kind of get lost. They run off, and I can't find them. And I really need to do better at collecting small rocks so that I have ammunition for my slingshot, because that's going to be a lot better weapon for killing them. Doing it with the spear is just stupid. I hope you guys are well. I hope the weather's alright, and I hope things are good. Things are pretty good here. The weather's a little chilly. We got some snow the other day. Most of it melted, but some of it's stuck around. But our winter is coming really late, because it's towards the end of January, and we really haven't had our winter yet. Which isn't that surprising. The last couple of winters have been really late. And then really, really severe, which is not... That doesn't bode well for this year. Because it seems to be the later the winter is, the worse it is. And it gets bad. But it's not really that worrisome. It keeps you indoors. You know, you don't want to go out when it's negative 50. Nobody does. And then you got all the, like, you know, whiteout conditions and black ice all over the place. And also, our roads don't get clear here. I live very much out in the boonies, and we don't have our own snowplows. We have to borrow some from the county, and they don't get here until hours and hours after the snow falls, after it's done falling, usually. So it's just kind of a pain in the ass to drive around, too. Fucking cannibals. I'm trying to talk about snowplows. They're ruining it for me. I need to work better on my speaking. I think I'm getting there. I think today we're doing a lot better than on the first episode I filmed. I am sort of getting the confidence. And also, I think I've just realized I'm too close to my microphone, which is going to fuck my audio for the past, I don't know, 5 minutes or so, whatever it was. And I don't know what I'm going to do about these cannibals, because I'm trying not to kill them, but at the same time, I can't just run away from them. So if they stick around, I'm basically going to have to kill them, because I don't plan on moving and running away from them. Fucking bird. There we go. And these are the regular cannibals, so I don't know why they're not leaving me alone. Skinnies I could figure, just because they're assholes, but the normal cannibals usually, like, they'll get their look in and then, you know, they'll go away. But they're pissed. It might be because I cut down so many trees. They don't like it when you cut down their trees. But what am I supposed to do? They're like climbing up into the trees and everything. And see, now they're just straight up attacking me. So I don't know what's going on with them. Because up until now, I think I've only killed that one cave cannibal. Unless I killed the others as well. I don't remember. I thought I only killed the one. And that was a skinny, and from what I understand, the normal cannibals don't care that much about the skinnies, because the skinnies give them a hard time too. They get into fights with the normal cannibals. So I'm not really sure what's going on. But something's gonna happen. And the cannibals aren't gonna like it. Just trying to get these logs put away, man. They won't leave me alone. I just don't understand what's going on here. But I think I am going to have to kill them. Because they're not going to leave me alone. It's just, there's no provocation here. I don't know what's happening. As long as I'm blocking and facing them, I'll be fine. But look, now they go destroying my shit. They're also probably gonna steal my food. Which I don't have a lot of food up on the rack there, but... yeah, see, they're just beating the shit out of my drying rack. And, yeah, I forgot about that. I've got the red paint on, and they're still being this hostile. I completely forgot, because the cannibals just haven't been treating me like I've got it on. Which is super annoying. Supposed to be safe. So maybe I should be careful about how many trees I'm cutting down. Look, he just straight up destroyed that thing. And that did have one piece of meat on it, and now it's gone. Trying not to destroy this platform. I'm gonna try for a headshot, but I don't think I'll get it. Nope. Nope. There we go. That was a headshot. At least I'll have a bunch of bones now. Which I guess is good. But I don't know if it was really all that worth it. Now I've got to repair everything. Which I guess it wasn't really that bad. But it's just annoying. I'll figure out what I did, and I'll try to keep from doing that in the future, I guess, so that they don't just straight up attack me. Because it's also, it's early in the days. Like, maybe if it was, you know, day 15 or something, it wouldn't be all that surprising. But I think we're only on day 4? I don't know. I don't remember. But still, early on, this is bullshit. And it's too bad they don't have a manager that I can talk to. But we got the lamps done, so that's cool. There's more cannibals. Oh, it's day 3, my bad. Day 3. So you know what's up with this guy. He's not being all that aggressive. Need to make some bone armor. Yeah, he's just standing there. Oh. Okay, well now he's not just standing there. So it looks like he's trying to attack my platform, but he's standing on it and can't attack it while he's standing on it. So he just looks really confused. And now he's pissed because I got too close to him. And that is another one that bites the dust. We're getting there. We need to work on getting more food, though. I can't keep eating my snacks up like I have been. I could start eating the cannibals, but then my sanity would get down. And I don't know if there's any ill effects to that. I don't think there is, honestly. I think it's just... I don't even know. It's just there. I know it allows you to craft things if your sanity is lower. There's other things that you can craft, but I don't know if there's anything that's bad about it. It does sound bad, but I don't think there's anything it affects in a negative way. But that was pretty extreme. I meant to just be getting wood and got into this whole big battle. Stupid and annoying. Hopefully it won't happen again, and if it does, hopefully I'll be better prepared for it. Either way, we're gonna live, damn it. I know we will. And you're gonna live with me. And you're gonna deal with it. We're in this together after all. You know? But anyway, I think that's gonna be all. So goodbye. And be good, everybody.